It happens to all of us. That point in time when our body just shouts out to us, "Help!" Mr. Competition's chair, we're all getting old. And I learned my lesson a month ago. It was one evening, I was really, really busy vegetating and watching TV. When all of a sudden, out of absolutely nowhere, this stabbing, terrible pain right there across my back. Is this where you get the pain when you're having a heart attack? And I realized that my timing really was bad, because my cell phone was charging all the way over there. It was probably the two most difficult steps I ever took in my life. And I got my phone, and my mind went blank. The only number I could think was 10111. So I dialed it. Help! I'm in pain! Luckily, the person on the other side gathered what was going on and said, "Give me your address and I will send an ambulance." And she did. It felt like 9 months. But the ambulance arrived, and the ambulance attendant came in and he said to me, "How are you? What are you feeling?" And I said, "I'm sore. Give me some medicine." They put me on a stretcher and they wheeled me out and rushed me to the hospital. I thought I was going to die. If not from the pain, from the way they were driving. We arrived there at the hospital, and I went straight through to a doctor. He examined me for a moment or two, and then became my new best friend. He gave me morphine. Morphine. Those little dancing fairies. They started doing lots of tests on me. And you know what? Because of my new best friend and his magic potion, it didn't bother me that I felt like a pincushion. I don't remember much until the next morning. I woke up in a bed. The nurse saying to me, "The doctor shall bring you the results this afternoon from all the tests." It was at this point, thank goodness there was still morphine in me, that I realized I was not alone in this room. And I couldn't believe the narcissistic attitude of the other people in the room. They weren't giving me the attention that I deserved in my room. Involved in their own little pitiful lives instead of paying attention to me. I looked across at the bed directly opposite me. I'm guessing it was a man in that bed, but all you could really see was pipes coming in and going out of all different parts of his body. Actually looked quite scary. The bed on the side of me here, there was a guy who had his back to me, staring at a blank wall. "Morning." Okay. I rolled onto my other side. I had a bedside with a window. And I looked out at the window and I looked at the blue sky and the cotton wool fluffy clouds. I looked at the sun. And I thought to myself, when was the last time I just lay and looked? Life had just been so busy. When was the last time I did this? And as I lay there staring at the sun, my eyelids getting heavier and heavier, the warmth of the sun coming through the window, a thought came into my mind. Jason, you're focusing on the wrong place. You're focusing on the wrong things. You're actually very rich, irrespective of what your bank manager says. Look at your family. Look at your friends. Look at the beautiful children you have. Well, the two are nerve anyway. And I realized that I'm actually very, very lucky. And as I lay there with my eyelids just getting heavier and heavier, the sun almost started to dull. And it was almost like it was being enveloped with the blackness. I felt myself drifting to another place. But you know that quiet just before the storm? All of a sudden, it was almost like a loud bang and the sun just popped up extra bright. And I had that aha moment. And all that went through my mind at that exact point in time was the song. Always look on the bright side of life. Oh yeah. At that point, the doctor walked in. I looked at him and I smiled thinking, yeah, more morphine. And he said, Jason, we are waiting for one more set of results to come in, and then we will know exactly what's wrong. However, as things stand at the moment, the diagnosis is either kidney stones or kidney cancer. Always look on the bright side of life. Well, if it's multiple choice, can I choose kidney stones?